I am nervous about this. I really shouldn't. Do you know what? I had to leave at 6:15 this morning. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Reason being is that we are currently going through a heat wave in the UK at the moment, so that's why I've decided to come out earlier than normal for me to do this run so that it doesn't get too hot.
Okay, work.
Hi, my name is Matt and welcome to day 12 of Runderground. We're going to be heading over from Chesham down to Amersham, down over to Rickmansworth, then finishing at Watford. Now it is 21 kilometres and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Right, I'm going to get my route all sorted and then we will get started with Runderground. We are going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Even though it's only like 8:15, I can feel the heat picking up already. I don't know if that's a good thing. I know that some people might be wondering why it was that I decided to start in Chesham and maybe not Amersham. Chesham is the furthest north, and so I wanted to start up, then work my way down to Amersham and then go across, rather than having to start over far west, then going up north and then dropping back down again. This bit is beautiful. This is so nice. Trying to find the right trail when going through the woods is quite difficult because there are so many other different branches. If you are planning on running this, just be careful of that. So I have almost gotten myself lost a couple of times. So at this point you want to cut straight across the single track road and continue on, because I nearly made the mistake again. I made the mistake of running up the tarmac road a little bit, so it's just something to be wary of. Almost 4 kilometres on the dot, we are here at Amersham. Let's keep going because I don't want to waste too much time in the sun. It is just getting hotter and hotter and hotter at the minute. This bit over from Amersham to Chalfont and Latimer, you're just running next to a road the whole time. Don't get me wrong, nice scenery in that, lovely to see the trees. You're just running next to a main road. Chalfont and Latimer station, we are 8 kilometres in and 58 minutes have elapsed. Very soon we'll be approaching the halfway point, which is crazy because I feel like as if it's gone so quickly. You know what it is, I feel like as if time goes so much quicker if I'm enjoying it more. Like for some of the routes where I'm like running on the same terrain the whole time, I'm not really seeing anything different, but this one has been so enjoyable. I've really liked it. So we're running down this road here and there's no pavement, so if you are planning on doing this route, just be really, really careful. I sound like a mum, honestly.
Not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom.
Anyway, it's only for maybe like 150, maybe 200 metres, but then just when you get to the railway bridge, there is a footpath that you can take to the left, and we're going to be running adjacent to the railway line. I'm going to get off the road. So it's just something to be wary of. I feel like there's a tube train coming any second. That is amazing. So I never realised, I haven't got the glasses on. It's a field of sunflowers. Oh, this is gorgeous. Why do I feel like emotional looking at this? I think this has been my most favourite bit of Runderground so far. And then you come around the corner and there's another field of sunflowers. I think it has to be like a sunflower farm. Some of them actually look taller than me. Wait, you are so tall. Jesus. hands down, I will be coming back there. That was stunning. I reckon the whole route today is probably going to take me over 3 hours, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Now to get to the sunflower field via Carpenter's Wood, Chorley Wood, I would say is your closest station to that. I think Chalfont and Latimer is just that little bit further out, and you also miss out the section of walking on the road. Anywho, right, let's make our way over to Rickmansworth. You can hear the sound of a busy road, which I'm going to assume is the M25. Anyway, we're going to be passing just underneath it. That was good timing. So on the approach to Rickmansworth, it kind of reminds me of Desperate Housewives, like Wisteria Lane. I have no idea why, it just gives me that sort of impression.
I don't know why tea parties have fallen out of fashion. They're so much fun.
Here we are at Rickmansworth. So 16.85 kilometers in total so far. And we're 2 hours and 28 minutes in. There is a beautiful parkrun that does take place in Rickmansworth Nature Reserve. I believe that it is a 2-lapper, it is super flat. I've been there once before. I think it was last year that I'd done it. It's a brilliant parkrun and I would recommend it. I would recommend all of them, but Rickmansworth, very good parkrun. I'm glad that this is finishing soon because the heat is now beginning to catch up with me. Here we are at Croxley, 19.87 kilometers, have elapsed 2 hours and 52 minutes and 45 seconds. Now we have our final stop, Watford. Watford? No, Watford. Sorry, that was a stupid joke.
We on the same page, right? I know we are.
I just want to make the most out of the shade for now, because for that last bit, granted when you leave Rickmansworth, you are in shade for maybe like the first like 2.5 kilometers, but then the last bit just then, you are exposed to the sun because you're just running on the pavement. And it's really, really hot now. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, when they were planning on doing the Metropolitan line extension from Croxley over to Watford Junction, they were planning on building a viaduct over this roundabout here to connect with the old Croxley Green line. I think it'd be very interesting to see whether that ever comes into fruition. Alright, so we've got less than a kilometre left until we reach Watford. Woohoo! She's right here. And we've just made it. We arrived here at Watford. Let's stop the watch. I'm gonna find some shade. We're gonna talk about the route. I'm gonna get changed, whatever. 1 second. I am absolutely shattered. I'm absolutely shattered. When I started this morning, it was about 23 degrees, and then now I've just checked on the weather. The weather is now almost 32. It's no wonder why I was feeling the heat so much. And also if I'm doing pretty much a half marathon, yeah, I'm tired. Total distance was 22.45 kilometers with a total time of 3 hours, 12 minutes and 46 seconds. Chalfont and Latimer over to Chorley Wood, that bit, mwah. How many chef kisses? That bit was absolute. Do you know what? I would say that that bit arguably was my favorite bit of Runderground so far entirely. Like, that bit was just absolute magic. I just always had this association where if you have a tube station that everywhere else is just going to be tarmac and just concrete, path, etc. I was happy to be proved wrong because that bit was absolutely gorgeous. However, if you do plan on doing this route, I mean, go when it's cooler. Seriously, don't do what I did where you're running in like 25, 30 degree heat, because you are not going to do yourself any favours, seriously. I didn't do myself any favours. And if you're not sure which section of the line to do, honestly, my recommendation, Chalfont and Latimer to Chorleywood. You don't even have to run it, just walking it. That bit, you will absolutely not regret it. And if you are interested in doing this route for yourself, you can follow me on Strava, where you can download this route. You can also follow me on social media. Check out my Twitter. I have also recently started posting on Instagram again. Other than that, that is everything. I put out new videos every midday Monday. If this is the type of content that you are interested in, do feel free to subscribe down below, and I look forward to seeing you next week for Runderground. See ya. Heading over to Harrow on the Hill, and then coming back on ourselves, and then finishing over at Uxbridge. We are going to be covering the Piccadilly line section. That has already been done before, but as I am running each line in its entirety, if I was to miss out the section from Rayners Lane over to Uxbridge, I wouldn't be doing myself justice. So today we are going to be